In the top stories, police find illegal firearm at Warner Park. Brazilian police say at least 9 killed in Rio de Janeiro raid, and Lake Victoria boat accident kills at least 20 in Uganda. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Thursday, the 3rd of August, 2023. I'm Jason Davis. Nationally, the Special Services Unit and the Anti-Narcotics Unit of the police force have recovered another illegal firearm. On Wednesday, during a joint operation at the Len Harris Cricket Academy in Warner Park, a search of the dome's interior revealed one Diamondback P9 9mm semi-automatic pistol along with a magazine containing 12 matching rounds of ammunition. The crime scene unit processed the scene and the firearm and ammunition were taken into police custody. No arrest has been made in connection to the find. The police are appealing to the general public for information concerning this and other criminal matters. Anyone able to assist in this regard is asked to contact the nearest police station. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis is spending millions to upgrade sporting facilities across the island, including the Kim Collins Athletic Stadium, the Connery Playing Field, and the Atiba Harris Sporting Complex. The Ministry of Sport has said that protecting that investment will be equally important. At a national town hall on Tuesday, Minister of Sport, the Honorable Samuel Duggins, said maintenance and care for the facilities is an ongoing issue and new strategies will be rolled out to address this.
There are a number of clubs that use them predominantly, some of the facilities, and we are looking to see how we can instruct them to take more care. One of the other things that we are doing would be assigning staff members beyond the usual 8 to 4 working hours who can assist with the care of these facilities going down into the evening. And so we are piloting that at the moment, and I think that should bring some success.
Other strategies, including the Terms of Use Policy document and greater community ownership, are detailed in the National Sport Policy 2022 to 2026. One of the initiatives calls for the creation of an online booking system that will help to structure the use of sport facilities and record breaches of property or other damages. Contractors, architects, and engineers and property managers across St. Kitts participated in a recent Building Better and Stronger Structures seminar, jointly organized by the TDC Home and Building Depots in partnership with the Barbados-based Structural Systems Limited. The 2-hour session on Thursday, that also included staff from the retail store, was facilitated by Nick Branson, Sales and Estimating Manager and Director, Rakina Kim, estimator at Structural Systems Limited, and Nasir Harper, BRC West Indies Sales and Marketing Manager. The interactive presentations focused primarily on building with a Caribbean and climate-smart mindset from the ground up, 21st technology construction, and building structures that last a lifetime. Participants used the open forum to share their own professional experiences with the experts and sought advice on building design, construction costs, the impact of technology on construction, and hurricane-resilient structures. The seminar forms part of the company's Edu-Series program, which is a series of product development and training workshops specifically designed to enhance customer experiences. That's it for the national news. We'll be right back with regional news after this.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL returns with more action than ever before.
Are you kidding me?
Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory.
Celebrate some more!
Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Regionally, Brazilian authorities have said that at least 9 people were killed during a police raid in the city of Rio de Janeiro, the latest case of violence stemming from law enforcement activity in the city's poor favela neighborhoods. Al Jazeera's John Hendren reports.
It is one of the deadliest series of police raids ever even for Brazil. Several people were left dead as civil and military police targeted drug traffickers in a poor Rio neighborhood, where residents say heavy gunfire began Wednesday morning. Police say they encountered intense opposition on arrival.
confronto intenso armado aconteceu.
We were met by many gunshots. An intense armed confrontation ensued, and we rescued 9 criminals who died on their way to hospital. A military police member was wounded and was transferred to the military police hospital and is in stable condition.
In these poor urban favelas of Brazil, it's not uncommon in recent days to see armored police and military vehicles in the streets, leaving wounded and hospitalized behind. Police insist they face aggressive armed resistance by drug gangs, recovering 7 rifles, ammunition, and grenades in the Rio raid, which they say demonstrates the arsenal they face. But the shootings have increased controversy in a region where critics say police are quick to kill in mostly poor Afro-Brazilian neighborhoods. Justified or not, the spate of killings by police is striking, even in a country that is notorious for violence by authorities. John Hendren, Al Jazeera.
In Guyana, the families of the 20 children who tragically lost their lives in the Midday dormitory fire in May are still waiting for the promised multi-million-dollar payout from the government. The delay has caused concern and frustration among the affected families. In this report from Shamara Lane, Attorney General Anil Nandlal explains the reasons for the holdup in the compensation process.
Attorney General Anil Nandlal Senior Counsel recently visited the grieving families to finalize the signing agreement before the monies can be handed over to them. He said the families have been receiving independent legal advice from attorneys at law Tenny Hosty and Kioma Griffith, both of whom are in private practice.
We have engaged, the government has engaged reputable members of the private bar to sit with us, prepare those agreements, and travel with us to Madhya when we are meeting these people. Mr. Tenny Hosty accompanied me this time to offer independent legal advice should be the people require that.
During his weekly program Issues in the News, Nandlal reiterated that the financial packages being given to the families are not compensation. He said too that the contract the families are being asked to sign is not a final settlement.
There is no compensation being paid or offered. Compensation is a legal terminology which connotes that there is an acceptance of blame or culpability, or there is a finding of blame or culpability by a tribunal of competent jurisdiction. None of those things have happened. None of those things have happened. So the term compensation ought not to be used, cannot be used, and is improper to use in the context. We have said that we are going to hold, the government is going to hold a COI. The president is returning to the country, and soon that COI will be established. And the members appointed by the president will be sworn in.
Just last week, opposition leader Aubrey Norton described the agreement as a ploy by government to not take responsibility for the tragedy. The May 21 devastating fire, which swept through the state-run Madhya Secondary School dormitory, claimed the lives of 20 children, 19 girls between the ages of 12 and 17, and a 5-year-old boy. The government claims its decision to offer financial assistance to the families was in direct response to their expressed needs. The $5 million per family of the children who died in the horrific fire came to the fore last month. HGP Nightly News understands that the families of the children who received injuries are expected to get $3 million each. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, Shamar Ali.
International news is next after this short break.
The biggest party in sport is back. CPL returns with more action than ever before.
Are you kidding me? Olé!
Watch the biggest names in cricket battle it out in the race for glory.
Brilliantly, celebrate some more!
Get your tickets now at cplt20.com or at the box office. Join the party. Experience cricket played louder.
Internationally, at least 20 people have died and 5 are missing after an overloaded boat capsized in the Ugandan waters of Lake Victoria. Police said the vessel was carrying charcoal, fresh foods, and fish when the accident happened at 5 a.m. on Wednesday. Survivors say there were strong winds on Lake Victoria and the boat quickly started taking on water. Al Jazeera's Catherine Soy reports.
The boat was ferrying 34